Hi, everybody. My name is Rita Crumpton, and we are still working out our technical issues with live streaming, so bear with me. Our topic today is the secret in life for inventors. And this secret in life goes a long way for wherever you are and whatever you're doing. A very wise man taught me a few years ago, the secret in life is to not be too greedy. Now, when we are talking in the inventing world, this really kicks in. I cannot tell you how often an inventor tells me, I'm going to make millions. No, you're not. All right. If you do it right and you get to market, you make extra disposable income if you don't fall over from exhaustion and bankrupt yourself in the process. So here's what we do. We look at reality. All right. The secret in life is to not be too greedy. So if you keep in mind that 100% of nothing is still nothing and your bank account is now empty, what are the alternatives? So what we do is we go through the steps one by one. Take a look at the Inventor's Galaxy Guide. All right. It talks about the 7 phases, how the pendulum swings on money. And don't quit your day job. You're going to need it to pay for this. So when I'm talking to inventors and you know, I want to be straight and honest with you. And I want to be tough on you because it's when you start fantasizing about drinking little umbrella drinks in Tahiti and, the other word we use is you're drinking too much of the wrong Kool-Aid. All right. The reality check. All right. For an inventor who knows they want to license their intellectual property, going out the door, you need to figure you're going to be in the ballpark of somewhere around $75,000 out of your own pocket. All right. This is before you can tee it up for investors to even be seriously looking at it. Now, friends, families, and other fools, the 3 Fs, that can be a little bit different. You can get a partner who's willing to help pay for it. If you're going out the door and you are just been bullied into being a startup, that's when you start hearing the word business plan and ding-a-lings telling you, oh, do it yourself. You can keep more of the money yourself. No, you can be more in debt by yourself because when you go out the door as a startup, you are looking at $250,000 just to get it teed up to the point where you might be able to present it for other funding. For most inventors, by that time, you've mortgaged the house, spent your 401ks, and probably your kids' education fund. Take a serious look at what you're going to be going out the door spending and what the steps are, what the time frame is, so that you know how you're going to do this. All right. And there are no grants. There's no money laying around out there that somebody wants to throw at you. So when you look now at licensing, all right, and somebody is going to give you somewhere around 5% of the wholesale price, and that is money you are going to put into the bank. All right. Inventors who are startups, your trip to the bank is always to get money out, to run up your credit cards, to sell whatever you can. When you license it, I'm calming down here. This is the good part. When you license it, you are going to take the check to the bank and make the deposit. A legitimate licensee pays for the manufacturing. They pay for the marketing. They pay for the product liability insurance. They pay to defend the patent if someone infringes on it. They're the ones putting in the $250,000 to $500,000. All right. Your 5% is the money that you get to put into the bank. All right. So when I get inventors say, oh no, I can keep more of the profits myself. This is simple math. There's a formula in the Galaxy Guide that talks to you about the multiple of 5. This formula it may not be on Mount Rushmore, but it might as well be etched in stone. All right. Now, give or take different industries, there's some swing on that. But for consumer gadgets, which is most of what we deal with, you are looking at a multiple of 5. All right. That means if it's a $10 retail product, you, the inventor, have got to make it, package it, and ship it for $2. Your profit margin, if you are lucky, is 50 cents a unit. For that, you've got to pay any service providers, any partners, any marketing, any product liability issues that come up, and any infringement that comes up. And for most inventors, that's a deal breaker. All right. The math is pretty straightforward. Now, a licensee has got the same formula that they're working with, but now instead of 5,000 units, they're doing 50,000 units. So they're squeezing the pennies. A lot of times they've already got shelf space. So they're squeezing out another layer that you, the inventor, have got to deal with. All right. Store's going to sell it for 10. They bought it for 5. A distributor bought it from you for $2.50. You've got to make everything and do everything for $2. And it doesn't matter if it's a $50 retail, $250, that multiple of 5 is the same. Okay, so what do you do? All right. On the front side of this, you're going to go out the door knowing that you're going to have an independent search done and you're going to have a patentability opinion. Then you're going to go take a look at Archimedes Offspring. This is the mentorship and funding mechanism that is available to inventors who don't have the $75,000 and are smart enough to know they don't want to be a startup. And there is nothing facetious in that. All right. When you are pushed into startup mode and you call me and you've got $250,000 in it, your life savings, your friend's life savings, other family member life savings, and you say, now what do I do because I don't have any money left? You got a problem and I can't fix it. All right. So backing up a little bit now, look at Archimedes Offspring as that funding mechanism. They're going to help you get teed up. All right. It is going to protect the investors on the investor side. And in protecting the investors, it protects you. We are giving you the very best shot at getting your product successfully to the marketplace. Now, next week, we're going to be talking more about that. I've got some people I'm going to do some interviews with that can give you some feedback. George Peters out of the New England area is going to talk specifically about his experience as an inventor who has licensed and an inventor who has been a startup. And he will tell you without hesitation that he would take licensing over startup in a heartbeat. But I'm going to have him elaborate on that because it's more fun to listen to him talk and tell his experiences. He's got a lot more insight about just the heavy lifting that you have to do as a startup. And he's trying to right now get out of that mode. So my name is Rita Crompton. I want you to go to Archimedes Offspring. Take a look. We are currently vetting. We're going to talk a little bit more next week about some of that criteria. Now that we have vetted some of the products, I can give you more information about that criteria that we're looking for, as we've had to tell some inventors, no, they don't fit this round. So it'll be important for you to be able to listen to that, take a look at the blog postings on Archimedes Offspring. We'll get you the information that you need to learn more about the process and to be successful. That's what we are helping you get to, that level of success. You don't get to be too greedy. Everybody is here to help you get your product to the marketplace. So my name is Rita Crompton. I am the president and CEO of Archimedes Offspring management team. And so go and take a look. Ask your questions. I've got one gentleman, he asked some really good questions, and I'm going to be doing some more videos about those issues. So join us. Thank you.